for joining me for Terrmeister Thorific Thursday. This Thursday, I'm going to be talking about Seasons Change. And that is a song by Expose as well, which is one of my favorites because it's so perfect. People get married, they die, they partner up, they make a career change, they may lose their job, get a new job, travel, learn things about different people that may sometimes change your opinion of them. People enter and leave our lives. Life is kind of like an earthquake. It's something where, like, when things are shaking up in your life, you're kind of like, okay, the one thing that you want to do is kind of stay still because you want to get to a safe place and you want to stay there because everything else is outside of that protective zone. And the only thing that we can do is the only thing that there is to do is ride it out. But faith and fear are at work here because faith is, okay, I'm going to stand here and I'm just going to ride it out because there's nothing else that can be done. But fear can also paralyze you to stay there after that earthquake is over. And I'm, of course, using an earthquake as a metaphor for our lives. But we go through things that make us stronger, that can prepare us for the next level. We can either gripe about it, like I'm being transferred to a new terminal and I don't like it, but I can either gripe about it or I can say, you know what, this can be a learning experience for me. When a flower doesn't grow, you don't change the flower. You change the conditions in which the flower are in so that they can grow. But moving on to faith and fear here. See, a lot of people may call it reason. They don't want to be connected to something that has no tangible proof. But either way, faith, there is a pattern that has been established that you trust. Remember that, you trust. It will continue regardless. We all operate on faith because there is a pattern that's been established and you trust that it won't be broken. But fear constricts in making trusting very difficult because if I am in a situation where I have a bad feeling about somebody, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to go with you. I'm going to get away from you as soon as possible. But that can also work to hinder our benefit. So faith or fear, which operating system are you on? So when life changes, seasons change. And like that earthquake, the best thing that we can do is ride it out. We can learn from as we grow through these changes. It can be hard, but one thing that we have to do is be mindful. Okay, I'm in a season. This is changing. It's going to bring a lot of good. It might bring some things to an end. But no matter what, the other half will be applying faith when fear seems to be the only thing at the table. Because remember, your life is kind of shaking up a little bit. And you're going to lose some familiar things. I'm going to lose some familiar things. But the only thing that I can say and the only thing that I can try to apply to my life is do your best and trust that after all that's done, that the universe will work it out for your highest good. You do your best, forget the rest. And yoga has definitely helped me a little bit with that too. Because they have said, basically, explore, play around, trust yourself. And that can be hard for us. So today, what are you going to do today to trust yourself? What limitation are you going to work to break? How are you going to trust yourself to do something that you thought you couldn't do? Because that is fear. But your faith in taking that one step that pushes you a little further, like when I did a cartwheel one day, I was really happy about that. And now, because I did that, I have faith that I can do it again. And fear had stopped me from doing it a long time. And it helped that I was on grass. So, have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will see you next Tuesday.